So reading music is made up of two things. One, you have to actually read the note that you're gonna end up playing. But two, you have to also read how long you're gonna be playing that note. And so we do this um, with the way we write out our notes. So some notes look like this. Sorry, that's horribly drawn. Some notes look like this. Some notes look like this. Some notes look like this with, all black and a stem. Some notes look like this, all black and a stem, and then that little dude. And then some notes look like this, all black stem, and then two of those little dudes. I think we've all seen this. Actually, that's not how that's supposed to look. It's supposed to look a little bit more like this. Sort of like shaded in with a hole in the middle. Oh no, it does have a stem. Sorry. So, yeah. Each one of these notes is a different thing. So this is a whole note. I'll explain this in a little bit. This is a half. It's really divisible by 2. So this would then be a quarter note. And this is an 8th note. This is a 16th note. And you'll almost never see a 32nd note, so I'm not gonna even bother drawing that out. So whole, half, quarter, 8th, 16th. These all mean different things, depending on really the other things that you have in your music. So when you have music, you have your lines, whatever, your 5 lines. You have whatever clef you're in. So treble, once again, sorry for the poorly drawn treble clef. You'll have whatever key you're in, and then you have your timing. So 3/4. Actually, let's use 4/4. Common timing. And note, let me just draw this out for you real quick. So if you 4/4 timing, what that means is this right here. There's each one of these things means a separate time. So the top part of it looks like a fraction, 4/4. So the top tells you how many beats you have in a measure. So remember, our measure would be line to line. So this means that we have 4 beats per measure. So that means that within this measure, we would have 4 beats. And we'd have 4 beats in every measure throughout the entire piece. What this tells us is which note gets the beat. So the 4 means a quarter note. What that now means is that each quarter note within this piece stands for 1 beat. So let's draw a bunch of quarter notes here. So this would each be a beat, So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how you would count that out. You have quarter notes, and a quarter note is 1 beat within this piece, and we have 4 beats in 1 measure within the piece. So what that means now is that all of these guys are sort of reliant on this. So a quarter note is 1 beat. A whole note would then be 4 quarter notes. So if we had 1 whole note instead of 4 quarter notes, the way we would count that out is, let me draw this again. The way we would count out 1 quarter note instead of 1/4, the way we would count out 1 whole note, let's just draw this dude, that's our whole note. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that entire measure, the entire 4 beats within that measure are just that 1 note. If we had 2 half notes then, or let's say we just have 1 half note, right, this dude, just half note, not completely shaded in, but close to it, sort of. It looks like that. This half note then means that 2 beats are spent on this half note. So this note takes up 2 beats within our measure. So this would be 1, 2, and then 3, 4, whatever we would use. We could use another half note, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if we wanted to, we could use 2 quarter notes. So then we would have, we'll have this. We'd have 1, 2, 3, 4. 8th and 16th notes then become this. Let me explain an 8th and 16th note. So a quarter note within this piece, because it's been assigned the beat, would be one beat, right? An eighth note would then be shorter than one beat. So you'll sometimes hear 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So normally if you're just using quarter notes, you would go 1, 2, 3, 4. But because we're using eighth notes, it divides that one beat that would be here. Let me draw out two other quarter notes so that you see it. This would be 1, this would be 3, this would be 4. It divides that one beat into two separate parts. So now you have 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4 is really weird to count out. So if you had a 16th note, that 16th note would then divide this one beat into 4 separate parts. So let's have a 16th note here. Let's this guy. Right? And so the way we would count this out would be 2 E and 2 E and should have 1 2 E and 3 4 E and you know, so if I were to do it like this, it would be 1 2 E and 3. Let's draw this guy here. That would be one beat. So this is 1 2 E and that's all within one beat. 3, and then let's draw another one. I have to extend this out over here. Let's just, for the heck of it, make it look like this. 4 E and that's how you would count out a 16th note in this particular piece.